Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Mohammed Sen Alero, representing Kebbi Central. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, so much has been said about the preambles or the scenario of how we reach where we are. I believe what is important is how do we get out of our present predicament. That is more important than dwelling on the past. First, Mr. President, it is a known fact that we spend over 25% of our foreign earning into importation of petroleum products in this country. This runs into 1.7 trillion naira. Only last year, we approved more than 500 billion naira to pay petroleum importers. Mr. President, these are things that we can do in this country. Since 1987, Nigeria stopped establishing refineries. The last one was Port Harcourt refinery, which was 150,000 barrels per day. Before that, there was Kaduna refinery, which was built with a capacity of 60,000 barrels per day. And also we had the Wari refinery. Mr. President, if we want to get out of the present quagmire, we should establish more refineries. And we should go for quick wins, modular refineries that can be set up within a period of 2 to 3 years. This will make us to conserve our foreign exchange. Secondly, Mr. President, I want to align my views with those that talk about agriculture. Mr. President, this country has no business importing wheat. We are spending close to about $2.5 billion importing wheat. This country has no business importing rice because we have all it takes to produce enough rice for ourselves and even export. Mr. President, we have no business importing barley. We can do without these 3 items I mentioned. There are several others. I believe if we want to conserve our foreign exchange and also stimulate the economy, we should concentrate on producing enough food for ourselves and then export. A lot of people talk about solid minerals. Solid mineral is one sector. I repeat again, solid mineral is one sector that can make Nigeria to earn over $90 billion. South Africa is presently earning over $30 billion from mining sector, solid minerals. And it has been said that we are 30 times richer than South Africa. The only problem with us is that we don't have adequate geological survey. There is no state in the 36 states of the Federation that has no solid minerals. All we need to do is to bring investors to come and invest and start mining. And if we do that, it can reflect our economy. Mr. President, in your speech, you talk about pension fund. Yes, pension fund is lying waste without being used. It can be used for housing, where we can recoup it and pay immediately. This can also generate a lot of employment. Mr. President, health sector. It is a known fact that we are spending billions of dollars on medical tourism. Why can't we establish centers of excellence in this country? If you go to America, if you go to Europe, you find Nigerian medical doctors. They have excelled. All we need to do is to bring them back home get them equipment, create enabling environment. If we do this, we will stop capital flights. Medical tourism is one area that can also help us in reviving our economy. Equally, educational institutions, Mr. President, without exception, I would say most of us here do send our children abroad. Why don't we establish centers of excellence in education? At least we should establish 3 in each geopolitical zone. Equip them with the best equipment, get very good lecturers, and we will stop sending our children abroad for education. Mr. President, I believe if we do this, it will help us to get out of the present predicament we're in. Thank you very much.